Hi. Welcome back to How Would That Sound? This time we've got something a little bit different happening. What I wanted to do is take one of my old tracks and basically recreate the full thing using only like 8-bit type tones. The track that I'm gonna take is Legacy, which is one of my more popular tracks that some people might have heard. What I'm gonna do is copy the original project for that song, which I still have, and then use a lot of elements from it, but then I'm gonna also have to like start some elements from scratch as well. This is gonna be quite a big job, it's gonna be quite hard to do, so this video will probably come out a little later, maybe like a week or so later than I would like to publish it, but what you gonna do? Also, what's different to normal videos is there'll only be one song, because I'm gonna do the full song in like an 8-bit recreation rather than just like a chorus or a snippet, which is what I normally do on these videos. So for a quick recap, I'm taking one of my more popular songs and recreating it fully in an 8-bit sort of style. I'll finish the full thing and then sort of go through some of the techniques of how I made a few of the sounds and all that sort of deal that you might find interesting, and then we'll have a listen. Oh god, I'm at the end of my first sort of session of converting this track into some 8-bit sort of thing. Luckily, I managed to get the drums done in one fell swoop, and that's sort of the bit I'm going to show you right now. Because the drums are contained to these two layers, I can just go into my mixing desk, make sure I've got those two layers selected, and all I did was go down here and put like this bit crush and auto filter on both of these, and change the bit crush to something like that. The auto filter had those sort of settings. I really only played with these, and it sort of got that sort of drums feel from like Mario Kart and those sorts of, not Mario Kart, like Super Mario Brothers. It sort of just feels a little more crushed, but not in a way that makes it like a fuzz like you'd hear on a guitar or anything like that. It sounds like the sort of 8-bit drums you would get in old video games, or at least close to it. And that bit crush effect I tweaked with the settings, but I used that on quite a few other bits. Like, that's how I got the piano to sound 8-bit like this. Sounds like that, which again just sounds crushed, but like it gives it that 8-bit feel. So that's a technique that I've used quite a lot with the bit crushing. Oh, wow, hello again. For you, it's been like seconds since the last time we spoke. For me, it's been about 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I'm finally done with the track. It's all done. Before I play you it though, I wanted to show you how I did a couple of things and the reasoning behind a few, stuff and that. This project is massive. There's all sorts going off on it because I've basically doubled the amount of tracks from the original. There's 67 on it, as you can see. Some things I just used the same tone for all the way through, like vocals. I just used this sound and played all the vocals through this. I also created this track, this little sound based on a preset for the guitar at the end. Sounds a bit plucky and all that sort of thing. And then there's like a bass tone that I used all the way through. Some things I didn't really change, like this crunch cab kinda sounds like it could fit anyway. So that I didn't change, and then there's some little samples, like I used right at the end here. That little tone kept the same because they sound suitable anyway. If it sounded nearly suitable, I just put a bit of bit crushing on. Speaking of which, if you want to know the main secret of how to make one of your tracks sound all 8-bit and stuff, just use bit crush on everything. Twiddle around with a bit crusher setting. I've used this sort of effect in a previous How Would That Sound video, so if you want to sort of get into that, have a look at that video. But for now, let's listen to the fully 8-bit tone version of my song Legacy all the way through. Hope you like it. There you have it, an 8-bit version of my song Legacy, including a recreation of like the album art and the little picture I used for the song on YouTube in an 8-bit form as well, which took me longer than it should have. I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoy this series. How would that sound? Go check out the playlist for more, give this a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I'll see you next time where I might be wearing trousers. I'm just wearing pants right now. Okay, bye!